Giratina is a Pokémon that remains in the dark, hidden, either lore-wise or competitive-wise. But today we are going to break that mold, pairing it with Zamazenta, one of the best restricted legendaries available to us, and climb the online ladder. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are presenting a Giratina Origin Form and Zamazenta team with a special guest, Infernape. As always, the team rental code is in the top right corner and the respective Pokepaste is down in the description below. If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe for more VGC related videos. The timestamps are also in the description below, so feel free to skip to the battles if you want. Starting off with the start of the show, Giratina. This Pokemon is actually pretty impressive. It counters or dampens a lot of the major threats at the moment, like Ursaluna, Koraidon, Urshifu, Water, of course, Zamazenta, Ogerpon, Iron Hands, Rillaboom, and the list goes on. If it terras, it can even counter Ice Rider, as it can do meaningful damage to it. It's an amazing Pokemon to have in a balanced team, as pivoting with it can be extremely rewarding. This one has an interesting spread. I tried to optimize it in a way that would allow it to survive a Life Orb Astral Barrage from a Shadow Rider, whilst doing the most possible damage to a meta-relevant threat. Shadow Sneak is absurdly good, as it can offer immediate pressure onto Shadow Rider and Lunala. Dragon Claw is for stab, and Shadow Force, its signature move, is amazing in a balanced team, where you can spam this move and fake out, basically locking your opponent up. They can protect either, since it goes through protects. To enable this Pokemon, we chose Zamazenta to create a dangerous ghost fighting core that we've seen. It is amazing, and also to enable Giratina to play offensively against Shadow Rider, as with Wild Guard he poses little threat. Infernape is here because I absolutely love him and I love fast fakeouts. With Assault Vest and his spread, he can survive moves such as Electro Drift, Astro Barrage, Glacial Lance and others, whilst providing good supporting options like Fake Out and Feint. Him, with Zamazenta and Giratina, forms a really good and consistent core. When you bring it, the rest of the team is pretty much a straight up balanced team, with a Life Orb Raging Bolt for massive damage and threat control with Thunderclap. Xianpao is Zamazenta's best friend, as it can enable him to KO almost anything with Body Press due to his Sword of Ruin ability, and Ogerpon is here to give us a better matchup against weather-based teams such as Kyogre, Koraidon, or Groudon. So, if you want to use this team, don't be afraid to utilize Giratina as a shield to protect the rest of the team. Xianpao and Zamazenta make up one of the best duos in this game, so be mindful of this combo and use it to control the mid to late game. Raging Bolt is extremely good against most of the meta Pokemon. Bring him into most matchups. This team can be hard to position, but once you get a desirable board state, its tankiness and sheer damage can win you games. I really think that Giratina has a lot of untapped potential, and I will most definitely try to bring it out in this and future videos. Now, onto the games. We are against one of the most devastating teams in the format right now, and that is wasn Shadow Rider with ability Shield Koraidon. This team is going to be, interesting to say the least. I want to just leave these two, to be completely honest. But the thing is, if you lead Koraidon Shiyu, we just lose. I don't dislike the Giratina Raging Bolt lead. I think it just pressures the opponent really well. But if he has Dazzling Gleam on the Weezing, we are doomed. So this matchup is going to be really difficult. I like the fast fake out, so I think that's one thing that I want to keep in mind. And I do think that I'm going to do this. I think these guys are good together. Yeah. The one that I'm more, iffy on bringing is the Giratina. But this is a Giratina showcase, so I am going to bring Giratina to every single game. I would have gone in this case with Xianbao over Giratina, if you guys want to know. So, okay, neutralizing gas. Okay, yeah, we have the ability shields. I was wondering, like, do you have? No, but he has it. So he's going to Terra Fire. I think that's pretty obvious. But he cannot do anything, so I'm just going to, double priority move. I'm just going to Shadow Sneak and fake out the Weezing. I could also just Dragon Claw. I think Shadow Sneaking doesn't do anything, actually. Yeah, I want to do as much damage as I can. The koraidon protected, completely fine. And the Weezing protects as well. This is not bad, like at all. This is not a bad scenario. Okay. So I am just going to Shadow Force the Koraidon. I think we don't lose anything by doing this. What can he do? He can Flare Blitz the Infernape, which is not going to do much. He can Close Combat, Collision Course. They usually have Collision Course, but I don't think that achieves anything. And to be honest, I think that our Infernape survives. So I'm just going to Flare Blitz the Weezing, trying to take the KO. They have the sun up, so going for the Dragon Claw, we are forcing them to Terra their Koraidon, which is massive for us. This scenario here is really good for us, okay? Because now they don't resist the... Do we survive this? We do, okay. Because now it doesn't resist the Raging Bolt. We are probably going to lose our Infernape in this situation. We do not, which is massive actually. And we Shadow Force. We are going to lose. We did not. Okay. So the Koraidon is going down this turn, right? I'm hoping that he doesn't know what Shadow Force actually does, and I'm hoping that he just goes for the Protect, okay? And if he does go for the Protect, I just want to Flare Blitz the Weezing. I think this is completely fair. I think he's going to go for the double Protect, but it does not matter. We are still just doing a lot of... Okay. EA just went for the Punch Charge, which is completely fine. We do not care that much with speed, so that's cool. Shadow Force KO the Koraidon. Please don't... Okay, Strange Steam. That did a lot still. But this is fine. And now we have the Raging Bolt. So this is the scenario that I wanted to present to you guys. because we, even though we don't have photosynthesis right now, right, we can still just do a lot of damage. Now, do we KO the Koraidon? Shadow Sneak. You know what? I don't think we do, but we cannot touch the Weezing. And I want to guarantee the KO. I'm just going to do this. I shouldn't have done that. I put on it. Oh no. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. We Shadow Slug the Weezing, which was the most important one. It's not the most important one, okay? I'm trolling a bit. Like, this Brute Bonnet is going to destroy our team. I just want you guys to know that. I want you guys to know that in advance. This Brute Bonnet is going to completely demolish us. It's not even going to be funny, man. It is not. It just is not. He's going to put everyone to sleep. So we are 125. Okay. So Giratina is faster. Giratina is faster than the Radiant Bolt. But we cannot KO this Brute Bonnet, man. Right? I don't think we can KO it. We can try. Oh, we are not. Rocky Helmet, okay. Dragon Pulse. Okay, next turn we can KO it. This is fine, he's only going to spore one of us. That's cool. The taunt, so he's going to spore the Giratina, and then he's going to make it so that we cannot protect next turn, so he can spore us with the Brute Bonnet. But that's fine. I do not mind that scenario at all. And I don't mind it because I can just bring the Zamazenta in, but he has koraidon in still. Does that matter? I think I'm just going to leave the Giratina in. No, I'm not. I'm going to switch in the Zamazenta, and I'm just going to Dragon Pulse, trying to KO the Brute Bonnet, but we are in a really awful position. Like, really awful position. Dragon Pulse, take out the Brute Bonnet, which is fine. Strange Steam, I presume? Yeah. We should be okay. But it's so much still. And now, does he bring the Shadow Rider? Or the Koraidon? Like, these games are just so intense. He brings the Koraidon. So, it might not look like, but we are in a good position right now. It might not look like, because we can just Behemoth Dash and Thunderclap the Koraidon. So this endgame, this position right here, is good, okay? This is a good position. We just have to be, like, really, really smart about how we play this. We still have one Pokemon in the deck. They also have one Pokemon in the back, that is the Shadow Rider. So we have to keep that in mind. But luckily, their Weezing is really slow, and even though our Zamazenta is extremely slow, we can still outspeed it. So okay, we get the KO onto the koraidon, which is massive, right? This is absolutely massive. We lose a bit of HP, okay. Behemoth Bash, KO the Weezing. So, we are now in the end game against the Calyrex Shadow Rider. Okay. So this guy right here is the final boss. Okay? Like, this is not over by any means. Okay. So, who do we have here? We have our sleeping Giratina. This is not good. Okay, there's only one thing that we can do, and it is just to double attack. There is not another scenario. They did Terra with our koraidon, so Behemoth Bash and Thunderclap. Break the Focus Sash, critical hit. This doesn't matter actually. Oh, but he just survived it raw. Oh, we did 0 damage to the Zamazenta. So this is a bulky, nasty plot, Calyrex Shadow Rider, I would say. But yeah, we just won. Okay, that's Zamazenta. Zamazenta just ate that Astral Barrage like it was nothing. My god, man. Like, we are facing so many Weezings. Like, this is just... This has been a really tough recording session. I'm not going to be, like, sugarcoating this. Like, at all. Like, oh my god. That was insane. GG's to my opponent, and on to the next game. So we are fighting against kind of an original team, with the Lunala Miraidon, with the Sneasler Tinglu. So, is the Sneasler Unburden, or is the Lunala the Electric Seed? We are going to have to wait to find out, I guess. I do not dislike leading these two dudes, the Zamazenta Chimpo. I think that is actually pretty safe. I think that this is actually pretty safe. Yeah. I like this too. I could also go for the... You know what? These two could also generate a lot of pressure. And I'm not going for it. No. We are going to bring the Giratina. I think the Infernape could be interesting here. The Flare Blitz, the Feint, the Fake Outs, we just have to play well with it. So let's see if we can do that. Okay. So, Sneasler. Okay. So this was a good lead for us. The Sneasler is just going to get the Fake Out. Other Engine activates. Wait. The Sneasler is not Electric Seed. Okay, so that means that is either normal Gem, Fake Out and Burden, or Focus Sash. Okay, that's interesting. I don't want to lose a Pokemon to the Fake Out, so I'm just going to do this. Double Protect. I think it's the safest play. We went for the direct close combat onto the Zamazenta. Okay. And Volt Switch onto the Xianpao. Okay. So I want to check their team. You know, I don't dislike just going for the Terra Grass. Right, also don't dislike just switching into the Giratina, but the Terra Grass seems really safe in this position. Like Terra Grass, Behemoth Bash, and Ice Spinner. The Koraidon. So what I'm going to do here is I want to tank a Volt Switch from the Koraidon. The Sneasel is not ever going to go for a Dire Claw onto the Zamazenta slot. And yeah, okay. This is perfect. This was what I wanted. Because we remove the electricity, it goes for close combat onto the Xianpao, but that's completely fine. Because the Koraidon did not Terra, I do not think that Behemoth Bash is going to KO, but we will see. Oh, it did. Okay, that's fantastic. This Koraidon is extremely slow, so that's a thing to keep in mind. Extremely slow Koraidon. Okay. I mean, we don't have to keep it in mind now. He fainted, so yeah. And now he brings the Tinglu. Now the Sneasel has to make a choice. So does it go into the Zamazenta slot, or just takes the KO onto the Xianpao, right? I don't want to lose the Zamazenta this early. So I think I'm just going to... I mean, we can just double protect, right? To scout, see what they are going to do. I want to see if they have Gunk Shot or not. Yeah, they have Dire Claw. Okay. They do have Dire Claw. And Heavy Slam onto the Xianpao. Yeah. Okay. So I don't dislike just double swapping. We get our Fake Out in, we get Giratina in as well. Giratina is going to be, you know, weak against the Tinglu, but I don't think that that is that important. And we get our Fake Out in. Our Fake Out is going to be relevant, stopping the Sneasler, and so that we can KO it with the Giratina, possibly. So yeah, double switch, and let's see. Dire Claw, please don't get... yeah, it had to be. Yeah, this is obviously not good for us, like at all. What can we do here? The Sneasler is kind of annoying, but I don't think we can do anything right now. I'm just going to protect. I cannot do anything right now. And I'm just going to low kick the the Team Blue. Faking out would be like a waste of time, I think. Oh my god. So this is why you guys hated Sneasler in the past regulation. Oh my god, man. Okay. Like this is... it's actually just not fun, man. What the hell? Protect and Flare Blitz. If he just reads our Protect, we are doomed. We just lose straight up. Thankfully, he didn't. Okay. So I am hoping that that someone takes. Yeah. Okay. Oof, Jesus Christ, man. So we are not we are not in a good situation, but this isn't the worst. Okay. This isn't the worst. Because now we can body press the Tinglu and Sucker Punch the Sneasler, and this is really safe. Jesus Christ, man. Like Sucker Punch, okay, we take, and oh, thank you for the critical hit. This Chimpo is sculpted. It's sculpted. We should take the Tinglu. Yeah, okay. Jesus Christ, man. And it's S2 against the Lunala now. So yeah, let's see. He did bring the Lunala, okay, so I was getting afraid. So I want to see. They did not Terra yet. They did not Terra. So I think that preserving the Xianpao here is really important. I do think that it is really important because it's going to allow us to do more damage. So I'm just going to protect the Xianpao. It's really important to maintain Xianpao alive in this situation. So the Lunala is going to Terra Fairy. Yes, Terra Fairy. We are going to Behemoth Bash, as you guys saw, so we are in a good situation. If our opponent goes for the Trick Room, we might be in a tricky situation. If it doesn't, we are okay. This did a lot of damage through Shadow Shield. Meteor Beam, okay. This is completely fine. The game is ours. If you went for Trick Room, it could be a little bit iffy, but it didn't, and so we are in the safest position. But this is the importance of protecting the Xianpao here. He is working here basically as a damage modifier for Zamazenta, right? And so it is really important to keep him alive. And we win the end game by doing this. Both faster than Lunala. Yeah. GG. Like, games with this team are really complicated. I'm not gonna lie. They are really, really complicated. Like, the positioning has to be really good, which I don't think that I'm actually being able to do. I think that my positioning is not that good with this team. But yeah, it's a really position heavy team and prediction heavy team, which I don't quite like it. But we managed to win in the end. That Sneasler was a pain for us, but him like not terroring the Koraidon was really good. It allowed us to just take the KO. I think we would have taken the KO even if he Terra Ferried. That's cool. Giratina getting slapped with a Dire Claw was not good. It was basically just, dead weight. But yeah, Sneasler was a pain in the butt, I would say. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving a like and subscribing to the channel for more weekly VGC videos and team breakdowns. Also, don't forget to leave a comment saying what Pokemons you would like to get featured in the next videos. And so, once again, I would like to thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been giving me, and see you next week.